I ran for the farmers and ranchers down here on the border who pleaded for a more secure border in the state of Texas. And I ran for the thousands of Texans who came up to me and they said, Governor, just keep Texas, Texas. And all of you inspired me, and all of you propelled me to what has now become a resounding victory for my reelection. So now it's time to go to work for all of those people as well as for all Texans. And it starts by keeping Texas as the #1 state for the best economy in America and the #1 state for jobs. We must tap into our $27 billion budget surplus and use that to give our property owners the largest property tax cut in the history of Texas. We must fight against Joe Biden's war against oil and gas and keep Texas #1 for oil and gas production in the United States of America. We must also strive for excellence in education. Now, we already rank #1 for the number of blue ribbon schools, as well as we have one of the highest high school graduation rates in America. Also, since I was elected governor to begin with, Texas has become the #1 state in America for the most Tier 1 research universities. But more must be done to improve our math and reading scores. More must be done to improve college graduation rates, as well as to provide skill job training that leads to good jobs. But we must never forget, our schools are for education, not for indoctrination. Schools must stop pushing political agendas and get back to teaching the fundamentals of math and science and reading. But more important than all of that, our students need to be taught why and how the United States of America began with literally nothing and went on to become the best country in the history of the entire world. That is what they need to be taught. And we have no doubt some people here tonight who did their share to keep America strong with the mightiest military in our history. If you have ever worn the uniform of the United States military, would you wave your hand so we can see you and thank you for your service? And we have others who serve among those numbers, and that is those who serve in the Texas National Guard. Wave your hand if you're part of our troopers. We also must, speaking of law enforcement, we got to fully fund our law enforcement officers and give them the respect they deserve. We need to end these easy bail policies that allow dangerous criminals out onto the streets. And we must escalate our battle against the deadly fentanyl that is pouring across our border. We must treat it like the crime that it is, and that is murder. And I have jump-started that process by declaring that the Mexican drug cartels are terrorist organizations, and we are going after them.